Get out! Now!
Also, I brought this dynamite. Goodbye.
Wagwan people, Dems, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. This is your first time, and welcome to room 2703. So the time has come to now watch episode 4 of Arcane. I think I am mentally ready, mentally back in the space where I can kind of press play and just walk into more emotional torment. Like the last episode, I don't think I could truly comprehend all the different things that happened. And I kept saying that it's really weird, you know, to be that many episodes in and to be that like involved, to be that engaged. Arcane is just something special, man, and I'm quite keen to see what happens now. At the end of that one, it was quite clear we were watching the birth of a villain, it looked like, which is heartbreaking, and just all the loss. Vander's gone, Mylo's gone, Claggor's gone, police officer lady who was quite helpful, she's gone, Benzo, he's gone. All these people have just disappeared, so I'm keen to find out who it was that saved Vi as well. So who was it that came behind her and stopped her from going to, well, save Powder? Just heartbreaking to see two sisters that potentially now are gonna be down a path of, it's just sad. It's just really, really sad. So let's see what it's saying. Hopefully I get to see episode 5 as well. Again, I don't want to rush through it too much because I don't want it to be over too quick. That said though, I'm itching to get to what is gonna happen. So yeah, let's plug in and see what I go on. So nervous. Oh, little Heimdinger.
You wanted to see me, Professor?
Ah, come in, Jace. Can you believe it? Our city is about to turn 200 years old.
It's shaping up to be an amazing progress day.
I do love it, by the way, when they do like drop the name of the title in the show. That's just the geek in me. I think it's like, oh, they said it.
Stanwyck Padidley.
Stanwyck set his personal ambitions aside and focused on something far more important. Our future.
I had no idea.
Looks a little bit like Dr. Octopus.
That was his sacrifice. A dear friend. Council has recommended you give the Progress Day speech this year.
But you always give that speech.
You deserve this honor.
So this is clearly way in the future then, because he just made those hex gates yesterday, and the fact that he wants him to give like a keynote speech. Okay.
I will do my best to make Piltover proud, Professor.
It's short notice.
What is that?
In the lab, you might be able to share. People love a grand reveal.
The next chapter of Hex Tech.
Wow. What a view. What a view. Listen to this, man. There's just something very special about this show that makes me feel and we're back. Beautiful.
Up to the sounds of the silence that allows.
That's proper cool, man. There's just something that's just so like electric and exciting about this show. Just look at the city, it's just absolutely buzzing. Animation in this is so good. Oh, and I did notice those banners, by the way, that's like, yeah, hailing the man that wanted to banish. I don't forget.
Famous protege, Jace Tallis. The visionary behind the Hex Gates.
Oh, not her. Not her doing the most about our great protege. The one that you didn't want to talk to your daughter. That same one, yeah?
Excuse me. Sorry. Excuse me.
He's a very busy man.
You still avoiding her?
I'm working.
So much crime to thwart outside your family's tent. It's your fault, really, for not following her into a career more befitting your station.
She'd do anything to keep me from seeing the real world.
So I'm going to presume this is her daughter, right?
Well, at least you'll have front row seats to the speech.
Speech?
Mm-hmm. I'm giving the big address tonight.
Happy Progress Day!
Happy Progress Day! I remember him. That's that awkward looking one from before. So...
From your friend downtown.
And it's Big Bertha as well. With a coin sack full of change. This has got rat face all over it.
Oh shit, the firelight!
5 minutes till they're out of there.
I don't know what just happened here, but this is absolutely sick. And I'm loving the fact that she got webbed with gems against the wall. In your face, Bertha.
You ever seen this much shimmer before?
They're expanding. Check for more below.
So these are good guys then, right? It's the anti-shimmer.
Oh, no! Don't open up!
Oh no, she's here.
Who's she? Boom. Well, they didn't last long, whoever they were.
I?
Why did you leave me?
It's powder.
Because you're a jinx!
I want to fight.
You're not ready.
I'm forgetting to breathe here at the moment. So, okay, Powder done grown up. Powder done grown up and is a ruthless killer. I wonder how she survived down there when she blew those things up and she didn't also get blown up. So I guess she wasn't done with the killing just yet.
You are supposed to guard the cargo.
I mean, she's going toe to toe there right now. You better come out my face, lady. You better come out my face.
You think he will approve?
Heimerdinger believes science should be used to improve lives as much as we do. We just need to show him it's safe. It's our turn to decide the future of Hextech. Professor!
Nah, seriously though, what is this called? What is that? And is it blind in one eye? Like, oh. Yeah, I'm very keen to understand what they're trying to make them.
Wouldn't miss it for the world, my boy. What do we have on the docket?
It all began with this.
I just say, I was a little bit dubious about Vincent, so it is good to see that he's still doing the good thing and cool, and he hasn't tried to stab anyone in the back yet. Well, yet. But it's good to see that he's still there.
Hextech was supposed to bring magic into the life of the common man, and now it finally can. A Hextech gemstone.
Wait! Holy sprockets!
Holy sprockets. That little dude, man. That is my guy.
This new version is stable and absolutely safe. We can now design portable devices.
Oh.
That's a demo.
The gemstone can power virtually anything.
Whoa.
Hexclaw. A mechanical arm equipped with a powerful ray of light. Hextech to be a tool for us to build a new world. And now, it's finally possible.
Oh. Oh dear.
Quite amazing, gentlemen. You should be very proud. But give it a decade of careful research, and it will be ready.
A decade? Professor, we can be improving lives with Hextech now.
A breakthrough like this takes time, Victor. Keep at it, and I'm sure you will discover a way to safeguard Hextech against misuse.
I mean, if that isn't just the nicest, shortest way to shut that down, it's not happening right now, mate. It's not happening. Heimerdinger has spoken.
There must have been 4 or 5 of them. I don't know how they got inside.
I reckon she's gonna be like a really cool, like almost Columbo level police officer. You don't know about Columbo, you're far too young, and I'm far too old. So sick.
You're from the Undercity.
I didn't do anything. She's crazy.
Who shot you? Who were you working for?
I can't. He'll kill me.
Who?
Caitlin Kiraman. Why does that not surprise me? Interfering in an investigation again. You're supposed to be guarding your mother's tent. I realize you're used to getting your way, Kiraman, but we have a chain of command for a reason.
I understand, but there's more going on here than just the smuggling.
Since you're looking for more work, you can take the graveyard shift tonight at the fair.
Yes, sir.
Good. I want this one on a boat to Stillwater Prison.
It's so frustrating when you see stuff like this in shows where you're just like, yo, like, there's not any hands on deck that are extra to help solve anything. Why would you turn around and be like, nah, because of rank? Didn't see you taking any pictures, bruv. It just looks so good. You know there's all sorts going on in a bar like this, don't you? All sorts. All sorts.
She fired on us.
There are always mishaps in battle. The firelights were her target, and most are dead.
She froze up and lost her shit. I could have handled those brats. She's a problem and we all know it.
We? Who's we? It was your job to make sure things went smoothly. You failed. Don't disappoint me again.
I mean, did you think like going to run to I'm gonna tell the headmaster. Headmaster, sir, she shot me. I mean, yeah, to anyone else that would be pretty bad, but I have no sympathy for you. None.
The topsiders are leaving us further and further behind. What happened?
She already told you. One of those firelight wackos was a girl. With pink hair.
Your sister's gone. You know that as well as I do.
Sisters, right? You can't live with them, can't stuff them back in the old baby maker.
Today's screw-up will set us back weeks.
Is she like just not really all there or something? Because that was a little bit of a loop-de-loop montage.
I'm sorry.
And they're far closer than I'm really hoping it is just still weird Uncle Rat Eye as opposed to anything else.
I need to know that I can rely on you. I'm doing this for us, Jinx.
Won't happen again.
I know. Savika will clean up today's mess.
Savika? That ogre couldn't clean a dust bunny with a blowtorch.
Bars.
You should focus on your gadgetry. Take some time.
I don't need time.
I really hope I'm wrong about her. I feel like I was judged her too early. So I'm hoping I got that wrong. She looks good though.
The fundraiser's going well. Your mother would be proud.
Would she?
Tired.
The only one actually worth my time is him.
The golden boy.
Oh, he's one Piltover's heart.
Could I borrow you for a minute?
To what do I owe the pleasure?
It's Heimerdinger. He thinks we need more time.
It's Progress Day. Representatives from all over the world have come to see what new wonders the City of Progress has to offer. Heimerdinger is a great scientist, but he's old. He only ever sees the past. Piltover needs a leader who looks forward.
You really believe that?
Hextech has the potential to change everything. Of course. Everyone wants Hextech for themselves. It's your speech. Give the people a glimpse of the future.
I mean, she's not wrong in that, like, you shouldn't on the say-so of someone who perhaps isn't as forward-thinking, but then you can't just disregard that either. That's a whole wealth of wisdom that he's lived through. There's just some glint in that eye. I've said it before. I not trust him.
It wasn't her. It wasn't. I know, just some wannabe street trash. I got confused, that's all. He thinks I'm weak. Savika will clean it up. Savika's a regular Johnny on the spot. I'm not weak. Oh, I'm gonna show him. Y'all see.
So I asked myself earlier whether or not I thought she might be a little bit unhinged, and I think I just got my answer. Okay. Poor Powder Man.
Where were you? They were asking if I could do the address. You should come up with me. We're partners. No, not in front of...
I feel really bad for him. Like, I don't know what's wrong. I knew he wasn't the best when he was on the crutches before, but now he looks a lot iller. I just thought he was tired, maybe, but...
Join me in welcoming to the stage Jace.
Guess it's time.
I mean, that in itself is a little bit poignant, isn't it? I mean, like, he's the one that helped him to get to the point when no one believed in him. Is in the shadows, sick on crutches, as he slams down his cup of Joe, spilling at the sides with his picture as man of the year on it. There's his mum. I just don't get how he's got an animal that looks like him. Like, what is that?
Good evening. I know many of you probably didn't expect to see me here today. And believe me, I'm just as shocked as you are.
Is this the Banishing?
My family and I are simple people. In our factory, we made hammers. They were probably used to cut the stones you're standing on right now. A few years ago, the Hex Gates opened their ports to the world and made Piltover prosper beyond anything we could have ever imagined. But we're not done yet.
You know, you just know something's gonna go wrong. You know, you just... the music's all foreboding and...
This year, we've created something new for you.
Is he gonna do it?
That we will share with you when the time is right.
Fair play.
We vow to keep pressing forward, for we are the city of progress.
Even the fireworks look good. I mean, yeah, okay. I mean, I don't know if there's anything like romantic between the two of them, so maybe you lost out a little bit of things. But you know, if that all it takes for her to go back to business, then she wasn't the one anyway.
I thought that Talus boy was some kind of genius. Last year, didn't he launch a blimp halfway across the continent?
Airship, actually.
It's a balloon, ain't it?
Sure as hell looks that way.
Pardon us if we aren't quite so refined as you, m'lady.
What are you even doing here, Kiraman? Don't you have a cocktail party to attend?
I made it funny.
Fire! Fire!
That does not sound like someone that actually needs any help. I don't know. That doesn't, like... Help me!
It's so hot, please. I'm trapped.
I don't buy it.
I'm a helpless little girl, and I've set the building on fire. By accident. Totally by accident.
Get out! Now!
Also, I brought this dynamite. Goodbye.
Powder's just out here murdering for jokes, man. For actual shits and giggles. At least you survived. That laugh though.
The gemstone is gone, along with some of our research papers.
The situation is still developing.
I do love this whole like graffiti-esque element that comes in with Powder. That is quite cool, man. And that shot right there with the anvil in the grey and all those, yeah, that is sick.
My mistake cost people their lives. I have come before you to recommend that we suspend all Hextech operations until the situation is resolved.
Have you lost your mind?
The Hex gates must remain open. Piltover's status as a global shipping lane depends on it.
Shouldn't the safety of Piltover be our first priority?
You would sacrifice your life's work?
But if we do nothing, we leave ourselves vulnerable to malefactors who explore a more radical solution.
What are you suggesting?
What is she about to suggest now? Radical. Like extermination radical.
Mr. Tallis has demonstrated his commitment to our safety. And it seems to me only Mr. Tallis has the knowledge necessary to secure the Hex gates. And that House Tallis be elevated to this august body.
What?
Chancellor Medarda, this is highly irregular. The Council has held 7 seats for generations.
Does the boy have any experience?
Only that of a scientist, like Heimerdinger.
I believe Councillor Medarda is right. Hextech security should be administered by a scientist. I second the motion.
I just feel like it's part and parcel of a larger plan. Because it does make sense for him to be on there, but I don't think it's as cut and dry as that. But rate him though. Just building my bombs in my basement with my rack.
That's me!
Jinx, her name's Jinx.
Half a dozen enforcers dead! Enforcers dead!
Yeah.
A building blown to pieces!
Oh, yeah. Happy Progress Day!
I know she's blew loads of people up, but I can't lie, that was actually quite cool.
Hey. How you feeling?
I've had a break in the case.
Shouldn't you be resting?
While the trail is hot. Listen, you know how I've suspected there is a single mind behind the Undercity's violence? I think whoever attacked the square is our suspect. The attack on the square changes things. They've overstepped. If I can figure out who made this, it could lead me directly to whoever's behind it all.
How do you intend to prove any of this?
If I can just work this out, Marcus will have to listen.
Need more than just theories.
Since when did you concern yourself with the council's opinion?
Since I became a counselor.
You're serious?
Joining my staff.
House Tallis Security. That's a ceremonial position. I'd live behind a desk.
Almost died, Kate. I just want you to be safe.
Thanks, but I already have a job.
No, you don't. This is the best I could do.
I don't need charity, counselor. Yours or my parents.
Kate.
Get out.
That's a tough one, isn't it? Because ultimately, like, you do want us to be cool, but I do get what she's narked, man. Like, come in here and hand me some pandery behind the desk envelope pushing role when I'm out here trying to crack the crime of the century. But get out though. Don't like that tone. Oh, she's gone out.
I need to speak with one of the inmates.
Yeah, well, folks in here aren't usually very talkative.
He's got reason to talk. Must have been sent in today?
Oh.
He's massive.
Not possible.
Why not?
Well, there's been an incident.
What kind of incident?
The...
They killed him.
I have to talk to him.
Oh, you'll be able to, as soon as he can move his jaw again.
Who assaulted him?
Do not tell me this is Vi. This is Vi?
Who the hell are you?
That is amazing. Okay, alright. I've still got so many questions though. Like, why is she in prison? And how long has she been there for? 'Cause that's a bit bizarre. An enforcer that helped her, right? To stop Ratface from getting to her. How did she end up in prison? No, that was a good episode. That was nice to kind of see the jump between where people have been, I guess, on that fateful day to where they are now. Yeah, I can't really understand. Powder has pretty much bonded with Ratface because he's the only person that she had. He stood for no messing about. Like, there was no kind of compassion there for nothing. We're gonna end that boy who we turned into Frankenstein. We're gonna end him for jokes right before the cat. It is interesting to see how he has got like a softer side when it comes to Powder. Very interesting. I thought it was really good how they've kind of painted out a kind of her unhinged nature. So the fact that she's like seeing these guys with these crazy like neon faces and stuff, like Mylo for example, and naturally like she's dealing with all kinds of emotional damage from all that stuff that went on and being abandoned and whatever. Keeps saying I'm not weak, needs to prove herself. It's the 110 murder for me. That 110 murder where she's like, I'm gonna happily go and blow up a building with people in it and not business. I'll be interested to see what he's gonna do with that hex gem as well. Hex tech gem. Yeah, very interesting to see what happens with that. Yeah, and that first scene where she comes out of nowhere and basically blows up that blimp ship or whatever you call it, shooting around the place, blowing up the bottom. That was a sick scene. I love the fact she's got this really long blue hair as well. I think she looks amazing. I mean, say amazing. She's still like a stone cold killer, but like she's. And then that scene where she actually gave him the ball, the Hextech ball, and set off those fireworks. That was a cool scene. To be fair, that did look pretty sick. That did look pretty cool. And then obviously with Jason and the council, I mean, it's sick that it's now being celebrated. But I do wonder whether Vincent's like villain arc is coming from the back of that, because ultimately, like, where's his flowers? Do you know what I mean? Being left in the background and stuff. And I don't think Lady Meralda, Council Meralda, her making him a council member, I just don't buy that she did that out of the goodness of her heart or for his benefit. It's got to be something that's going to benefit her as well. So I am interested to see. I am going to leave episode 5 until next week. Because I'm just enjoying it so much. Yeah, so there's 9 episodes. So I don't really want to go too quick. I'll leave that one till next week. But yeah, brilliant. Thank you for joining me on that one. Calmer episode than the one previously, but still just so good. It's just made so well. I will see you on the next one.